everyone, I'm Olivia for Signal by Sony, and today we are taking a look at the brand new RX100 Mark II. To tell us a little bit about it today, we have Mark from Sony's Digital Imaging Group. Can you tell us about this camera?
Yes, Olivia, this is the new Mark II. It's the newest member of the RX100 family, but at the same time, we've maintained the same look and feel of the RX100, and we've maintained the same lens, sensor, and compact size capability.
Tell us a little bit about the lens, the focusing on this lens.
Yeah, so what we've done with this camera, the Mark II, is we use the exact same lens as what we've used in the RX100. So this is a Carl Zeiss 28mm to 100mm equivalent f1.8 lens, and that's really the secret of the RX100 performance. We use the 1-inch type sensor together with the very, very bright Carl Zeiss Variosonar T-Star lens to yield uncompromising picture quality. What we've done is we've improved the image sensor a little bit, still the same 1-inch type 20 megapixel image sensor, so that hasn't changed, but we've increased its sensitivity a little bit by about 40% because we use the backside illuminated construction, the reverse structure, and it's the very first time that reverse structure CMOS XMOR-R has been realized in a sensor as large as a 1-inch. It affords about an extra stop of low noise performance and gathers about 40% more light. Great for low light photography and also shooting video in low light.
Nice. All right, now, I mean, just off the bat, looking at it, in terms of aesthetics, it looks like we also have a hot shoe or a me shoe edition. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, probably the most noticeable part of the RX100 Mark II is the multi-interface shoe, which we built into the top of the camera, and it's compatible not only with our external flashes for the multi-interface shoe, but microphones and the viewfinder, the OLED viewfinder. So this is now compatible with the RX100 style camera, so you can enjoy eye-level shooting as well.
Excellent. So now we have some versatility. Now it looks like the screen on the back. Can you tell us about the size and what's different with the Mark II?
Sure. It's really the same LCD panel using the White Magic 4-color display, but we've added articulation to it. You can now tilt the screen up as much as 84 degrees for waist level shooting and down so you can shoot above your head.
Now as we're looking at this camera, I'm noticing there is a Wi-Fi option.
Sort of the ultimate form of versatility and what you can do with the camera. We've put Wi-Fi into the RX100 Mark II, and it operates quite like our Wi-Fi enabled CyberShots and NEX models that we introduced last year. Using the Play Memories mobile app, which is available for both Android and iOS phones, you can link the camera to the phone, not only for image transfer, but you can also use the phone as a remote control for the camera so that you can not only control, press the shutter release or engage movie or something like that, but you can also see what the camera sees on the phone itself. So it acts as a remote viewfinder carried over the Wi-Fi. Now we've done one other thing with RX100 Mark II that we've yet to do in any other camera, and that is we've added NFC, or near field communication.
And this is a first for the RX100 line, or the RX line in general.
Well, it's actually a first for Sony digital cameras.
Nice.
So this is our first digital camera which uses the NFC technology.
Could you give me a quick demo on the near field communication and how this works exactly with the RX100 Mark II and, let's say, a near field communication enabled phone?
Sure. I have my Sony phone right here.
All right.
And we're going to touch them together to engage near field communication. So the phone and the camera are now connected.
All right.
And you can see on the phone what the camera is seeing.
Nice. Very little latency on that.
Yes, it's very quick.
Nice. And again, we can, just by touching this, control shutter and movie and zoom.
Yeah. So here,
excellent.
Point the camera.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great shot. Ready? And then we can just take the shot.
All right. And that's it. It's as easy as that. And because now it's connected to both the phone and the camera, we can now share this on social media platforms just that fast.
Yeah, you can upload to your favorite SMS right from the phone.
Excellent. I like that feature. Can you tell us a little bit about the RAW support on the RX100 Mark II?
Sure, Olivia. So both cameras incorporate our RAW format, and our image data converter is available for it, as well as compatibility with most any high-end image editing software.
And the burst mode for this camera, tell us about the burst mode, and is it the same?
Yes, the burst mode on RX100 Mark II is just like RX100, very powerful feature because even though these are very compact cameras with very high performance, they can actually shoot at 10 frames per second, which is tough for even most digital SLRs to accomplish. So both models feature 10 FPS shooting.
Can we cover the ports?
Yeah.
They're all pretty much the exact same, like you said.
Yeah, pretty much the connectivity is the same. However, we did add one port here. We've changed over the USB port to our multi-interface port.
Okay.
So this port now not only acts as the USB port and also the way you charge the battery, which is the same as what we've done in the RX100, but we've also added the multi-interface capability, so our wired remote control can now operate with the camera, so that's a little bit new. And there's some other detailed functions and features that we've changed. We've added a step zoom to the control ring.
Okay, what does that mean?
By turning the ring, you can select any of 4 preset focal lengths in the 28mm to 100mm range. So you can, if you want to choose 28mm, 35mm, 70mm, or 100mm, just a slight twist of the ring will call up each of those focal lengths, and you don't have to adjust it very, very precisely.
Gotcha.
So it's a quick way to get to a pre-designated focal length. So there's a couple of minor feature changes. We've added 24p to the movie capability. Obviously, RX100 had full HD capture capability up to 60p, but we've added 24p and 60p to the options with RX100 Mark II.
All right, now as far as pricing and availability, Mark.
Yeah, so
Tell us.
The Mark II is really sort of a step-up model from the RX100. It really has the same sort of performance as a camera. It really achieves the same ideals of lens sensor and compactness, but it is going to be a little bit more expensive than the RX100. The RX100 is currently $649.
Okay.
The RX100 Mark II is going to be positioned at $749.
So about $100 difference.
About $100 difference.
And then you get, again, those more versatility.
Yeah, versatility,
in a nutshell.
And also the low light performance. That'll be an advantage in photographic performance.
The 24p.
And the 24p as well.
For video.
And this will be available in stores in July.
July. All right, looking forward to it. For everything Sony, you can check out youtube.com/signal, and we'll see you guys next time.